aboard this live launch with Hunky Dory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunky Dory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Good morning, everybody, or should I say, welcome, crafters. It is our live launch liftoff. I will be your host today. My name is Natalie. Thank you for joining us. We have Emily on the on Barry today, on our little machine called Barry, who does all the button pressing. Hi Emily, how are you?
Good morning Natalie, I'm well, thank you.
And then joining us in the demonstration station, we have lovely Rachel. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm not too bad.
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, it's triple.
It's very weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
working
like
from
once
home.
a week. And
it's weird.
Yeah, it's
weird, very weird. So we have a jam-packed show for you today. First, we need your attention while we just go through a few little reminders of some extra special goodies. First is our pick of the week, which is our fantastic Glimmer Mist selection. This is a great deal. So you're going to get all 12 bottles here. They're fantastic. They're in loads of different colours. They have a wonderful mica powder in there, so you're going to get some really nice crazy backgrounds to create with these. We've also got the full handbook for you with instructions on how you can get the best from your Glimmer Mist. Maybe try some ideas that you didn't think of. But you can get that this week for $39.98. These were... Oh, 87. Why did I do that? I'm terrible, absolutely terrible at reading things. So they are $39.87. They were on pre-order. However, I've just heard from the gods above that these have just arrived on a truckload. So if you want to, you can order these today and they will be dispatched today. If you've already ordered them, your orders will be dispatched today also. So get those in your baskets. What a great deal. We also have some fantastic dynamite deals which we launched yesterday to run through with you. So let's have a look at some of these. We have our Premier Craft Tools Crafty Toolbox. You can get that for $9.99, which is an absolutely fantastic deal. Great for storage, not even if you're a crafter, just great for holding anything really. Then you've got your stamping press. You can get this for $24.99, which is an absolutely fabulous deal because not only are you getting your stamping press, you're going to get the little extra magnets to go with it. That is another awesome one. Then we have our adorable scoreable mega buy. You're going to get 20 colours here, 5 of each, which is a whopping 100 sheet pack for only $14.99. I can tell you that Sheila's got a couple of these in her basket. Then Dan did this especially for you guys. So this is our mixed foam pad mega buy. You're going to get 16 sheets in here for £8, and there's a few different options for you as well. So we've got our normal mega buy, then we have our large strip mega buy, where you get 8 of the large strips, 8 of the smaller strips, and then we have the super big rectangular foam pads which everyone loves. You can get them on this type of mega buy as well. We've got our gemstone roll bundles. This is a great deal. So you're going to get all 9 colours. You get 9 meters of these. I think Dan said something crazy like there's over like 11,000 gemstones on here. It's crazy. So for £13.44 you could get those this week.
Yeah, that's great.
We have our Miri card mega buy. I think this is something that is essential for every crafter. You're going to get 50 sheets here, that is so much Miri, but I tell you, you get through it quite fast. $9.99 for your Miri card mega buy. And then finally, we have our Prism Ombre ink pad bundle. So you get all 8 colours here, but all 8 have 3 different selections of colours in. You can see there. They mix fabulously together, so if you're wanting to create some nice ombre stamps or ombre backgrounds, you can do that with these ink pads, and you can get those for $23.96. There's loads of good deals on there. The show was mega busy yesterday, so if you've not already watched it, you can go back onto the hub and re-watch that show. But we have a fantastic show for you, so I'm going to try and get through the rest of it so we can get on to that straight away. We have a Win It Weekly question. And this is going to be the prize. Would you like to win our Premier Craft Tools Storage Genie? It's really fantastic. I have one of these in the back of my car for emergencies, which has Ink Me, Miri, card blanks. I've got craft card in there. You've got space in here for foam pads, or you can keep your scissors in here, or gemstones, ribbons, things like that. There's some great little things in here. Then if we open it up, you've got these dividers. You've got a really large one here, and then you've got a number of ones. Like you say, you can fill these to the brim with all your different things, and then you get these little colour coordinated things that you can slot in here so you can easily find what you need. This is another great crafting thing to, especially if you like to craft on the go. Storage Genies are great, but we're giving 5 away this week in our Win It Weekly giveaway. All you have to do is like, share and comment with the answer to our question: what is the traditional food of bonfire night? Is it A, bangers and mash, which we know me and Dan love quite a bit? Is it B, pumpkin pie, or is it C, parking cake? Rach, have you ever had parking cake?
No. See, my mother-in-law actually spoke about this the other day, and I said, no, I've never even heard of it.
I haven't heard of it.
Apparently, she said it's a northern thing, though.
It's really delicious.
Is it? Maybe we need to get some, Rach.
Yeah, I think we do.
I think this week we'll get some parking cake and
eat it all.
We'll give you our opinions on whether we like it or not. But all you need to do is like, share and comment with what you think the answer is, and you can be in with a chance of winning a Storage Genie on this week's Win It Weekly giveaway. And the winner will be announced on Friday. So Friday's show, you can tune in to hear who is the lucky winner of that. Now, I'm very excited for this launch because both me and Rachel absolutely love this collection.
Gorgeous.
It's so beautiful. So before we get into it, let's have a look at this little VT. How beautiful are those card models? How wonderful is that colour palette? It is absolutely stunning. It's such a nice collection. It just fills you with so much joy. We have it in an ultimate collection for you, so you can get everything included. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the toppers, you're going to get inserts and double-sided papers. You're going to get concept cards, the DL paper pad, all for $39.96. So there's a lot there. There's a lot you can do with it. I mean, your toppers, they double up because you actually get 8. So you've got double the toppers, you've got double the cardstock, you've got some really nice concept cards, but we're going to show you through it with you in a little bit more detail. So first of all, here is our topper collection. As always, you get the fantastic inspiration sheet, which is double-sided with loads of ideas of how you can use the kit and some extra elements on the bottom there that have been designed to work with it. And then we have our toppers. These are so pretty. I really like sort of like the pastel colours in there, but you've got some fantastic arches on here, some wonderful imagery of some quite traditional Eastern artwork really, but in a really contemporary way. And it's all beautifully foiled and accent foiled in the gold. You've got some wonderful cardstocks as well. This one is the foiled cardstock. I don't know if you can see it there. It's just along the top and on the bottom of the lanterns. I love this cardstock.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? Fussy cutting,
Yeah.
if you're into fussy cutting, this is a great one.
Perfect.
I mean, it'd take forever, but
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
And it'll be so worth it as well.
So worth it. You've got the beautiful borders here with the floral detail and that fantastic pattern within the middle. Then we have sort of these pinky tones with the flowers and the butterflies. Again, in that really sort of stylized Oriental Eastern sort of theme. But you can see, I love the top. I love this topper shape.
Yeah.
It's really, really
quite different,
elegant.
isn't
It is different, yeah. And I like how the sentiments are sort of the opposite. They're like the
Yeah.
same thing but on the other side. And then again, you've got some beautiful cardstock.
Oh, I love that one.
Beautiful cardstock with this border on, foiling throughout on the butterflies and the flowers. But the colours,
I know.
the colours are the best
They're
thing
lovely, aren't
ever. They're so fun, they're so vibrant. You just want to jump in and live in the world. Next up, and this one is my favourite in this
That's
teal.
gotta be my favourite.
It's
as
so pretty.
well. It looks so good with the pink.
It does,
But-
doesn't it? The really deep pink.
Yeah.
You've got the teapot in there and sort of like the china that you can imagine you would find in like an antique store. And then you've got some beautiful borders running along the outside. The cardstock is just beautiful on all of these. You've got some really nice sort of frames and elements that you can really sort of cut into, make totally different things from them. And then finally, this one's
That
so
peacock.
nice. This one's Emily's favourite. I think this is that's my favourite topper set, but this one with this peacock is probably
Yeah.
my favourite topper.
I love the card to go with it.
It's so
Oh,
nice, and I
it's
just love the
beautiful.
floral detail that is
Yeah.
in the background of this as well. You've got this wonderful edged borders that's foiled with those birds on there as well. And
That
then
one.
this one. This
one's
is
lovely.
beautiful. You've got the peacock feathers all throughout either side, and then that really nice sort of flourishing oriental flowers across the edging. I love it. Rachel loves it.
Right.
I think we're turning Emily, but I'm sure that you are all loving it at home. So that is your topper collection. You can get this on its own for $19.99, but it is included in that bundle, and that's the best way to do it. Next up, I need to move this around.
There's so much
There's
there.
so much to show. We have these concept cards. So I'm just going to grab them because from this sheet you really can't tell what fabulous things that they make. So these are like accordion concept cards. So you get them in 4 different styles. You also get envelopes included in here as well. So you have the wonderful colours that match the topper collection. You've got the nice pink and blue. You've got the peach and teal colours. You've got, oh, I'm missing one out here. You've got that really rich teal and the dark purple. It's like a purpley pink actually. And then you have the peacock green with the cream. So these are fantastic. Let's just show you them super close up, and I'll get the other 2 as well. They're really, really fun. So you can make these in any way you want to. They're really easy to put together. You get full instructions in there as well, so they're great to make. But look how easy they fold up so you can get them into your card blanks. They've got detail on the back for you to write your messages, so anything you want to put on there. But they can look so different depending on how you decorate them with your little elements that you get on there. You've got ones that have got like little ribbons on. You've got circle toppers. You've got some really nice framed toppers. You've got sentiments as well to go on there. So you can see that each one here is completely different. But the type of card that it makes is just really fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's fun as well.
It's fun. It's so fun.
And there's so much on the top sheet as well. So you could use the little toppers to make some cards. as
Yeah,
well.
because I think when you've used just 4 to go on these
Yeah.
panels. I think you still have around 4 left.
That's brilliant.
So you can make up, like you say, you can make up cards if you've got extra cardstock around. So that's your concept cards. You're going to get 2 each of those, I believe.
Wow.
If you want them by themselves, they're $11.99. Or, as always, best way is included in the bundle. Then we have our luxury inserts and double-sided papers. These are fantastic. So let's see if we can flick through these quickly, because I really want to get to Rachel because I know she's got some fantastic ideas with this collection. These are beautiful. They match up with the designs that you see throughout the collection. I'm holding them the wrong way around, so that doesn't help. You've got some really, really pretty images in here. You get 24 in total, so you get 12 of the inserts, and then you're going to get 12 of these double-sided papers, and these are fantastic. So you've got patterns on both sides that really coordinate well with the collection. You've got some really nice detailed swirling, and then some sort of more simple polka dot on that one. This one is my favourite. It has that really nice sort of tile design on. I could imagine running through my hallway. And then again, a really nice sort of textured paper there that you can use with your collection. Oh, we've got a couple more inserts hidden in here. But they're amazing. They all work perfectly, as always, with your collection. Finally, this one's beautiful. You have the peacock feathers on one side, and then you have this super nice detail pattern, which really reminds me of like China.
Yeah, like Chinese porcelain.
Yeah. So if you, we've got something coming up later on in the show that you could possibly stamp and cut out of here, which would look really fantastic. So all that is left to show you that is included in that bundle is your DL paper pad. So this is nice. This is something different. We have done DL paper pads in the past, but this is in Matastic this time. I think we've done a few in Matastic.
Yeah, I think there was a few before.
But you've got, again, that beautiful imagery running throughout here. You've got some really lovely sentiments. You can do loads with this. You can fussy cut with this, which is something I really enjoy doing. You can totally deconstruct these pages and make them into different size cards. But if you want to, and something that I know a lot of people like to do, you can put these onto a DL mirror mat, put them onto your card, and you have a card ready to go straight away. But again, I think it's nice to have the different size images as well, because a lot of these are in the Topper collection, but they're not necessarily this sort of zoomed in, you could say. So it's nice to have the imagery in different styles, different formats, and it also means that if you have it all, you have more card making abilities. It's really, really pretty. So there's 12 designs in here. Oh no, it says there's 18.
Wow.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm sure there's 12. I'm sure there's 12 designs. Maybe it is 18 actually, because normally that's 42. But you're going to get 4 of each. 18 designs, 4 of each, which is perfect for if you like to decoupage. That's $9.99 on its own, but if you want to include it in that bundle, you can get it for $39.96. So now I've shown you everything that is included in that bundle. Let's have a look at what you can do with it. Are you ready, Rach? Are you ready to show us how fantastic this collection is?
Alright, so I'm going to do a 5x5 card. I'm just going to cut it down. I can't remember what this is called. So I'm going to do it so it's got like a little flap at the front. So it goes like that.
Oh, like an easel?
Yeah, an easel card, that's it.
You're not, it's not a good asking me that. I'm the worst person for you to ask. I never know what things are.
Right, so I'm just going to open out the card blank and I'm just going to score it at 2.5. And I'm just going to put that to one side. I'm just going to get some gold mirror. forgot to bring gold mirror in with me. It's a good job we've got some in here.
Oh, we've always got things stocked up in here, Rach, don't worry.
So, and I'm going to cut the gold mirror down to 5 times 5 inches for the one, and then 2.5 inches times 5 for the front bit.
There's loads of people joining us, and loads of people are saying parking. Some people, Trisha says, what is parking? I've never heard of it. I would like to tell you, Trish. However, I also don't know what it is.
I think it's
I've heard of it.
treacle or some. No, licorice, I think.
It's a traditional sponge cake from northern England, flavoured with syrupy molasses, oatmeal and ginger.
Oh.
It's like a gingerbread cake, but stickier.
Like a sticky gingerbread cake. See, I think I probably would like it. Do you know what? I'm going to go to the shop on my way home and see if they have a gluten-free parking cake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to hold my... I'm not going to...
Oh, hopefully they will.
Hopefully they will, but I don't know about that.
If not, you could just like lick the spoon or something.
It's quite a challenge.
Or make one.
Oh, I could make one. I'm not a very good baker though.
Right, so I've just cut so I'm using the printed cardstock. So I've just cut my mats down, and then I'm just going to stick them on. Ooh.
How beautiful does that cardstock look?
I absolutely love it.
It's
when I
so
saw
pretty.
it, I was like, oh, I can't cut it. I need to buy more.
I know. If you could buy like specific cardstocks, this is definitely one I would buy like 10 of. And I probably wouldn't use it because I don't like to cut into things that are pretty.
I know, it is really lovely. So we'll just stick these to the gold mirror mats. And then
There is lots of people that are joining us, so thank you for joining us this morning to see this beautiful collection. It is very, very lovely.
Alright, so that's the one. So that one's going to go on the front. It's that one. And then we'll just take the tape off.
What's everyone do for bonfire night? What are you doing that?
Bonfire night?
Yeah.
I don't know normally.
Oh yeah, it's on Thursday, isn't it?
It is on Thursday. Normally we go to a bonfire with our friends.
Yeah.
However, because this year is a little bit different, we'll probably do what we did a couple of years ago, which is we went and got fish and chips.
Perfect.
And then we drove up to the top of a hill because we live quite close to Manchester. But from this hill you can see the whole way across.
Oh wow.
So we'll probably drive up to that hill and sit and watch the fireworks
Oh, that
from
sounds
across
really nice.
Manchester, which is fun.
That sounds really good.
Maybe I'll take some parking cake if I can find some.
Can find some gluten-free one that can be put in.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it is like ginger cake. So I do like ginger, so I definitely probably will like
I
it.
think you will like it. I'm going to try and find some as well.
You should just get your mother-in-law to make it, right?
Well, apparently toffees, bonfire toffees, are a thing as well.
Yeah.
And I had no idea about this.
Rachel, you've lived down south for so long.
I know.
I mean, you don't really live down south, you're from the Midlands, but still.
You'll have no teeth left eating it, but oh, it's so good.
This is looking very, very pretty.
Thank you. Right, so we're just gonna use the small square topper. I'm just gonna push it out, and then I'm also gonna use this border as well. So I'm just gonna cut this, and then we'll pick a sentiment after to match.
I love border strips.
I know they're so useful.
They're so useful.
Right,
I feel like every topic it should have border strips on them.
definitely. Yeah, I really like the long ones as well. Long border strips are my favourite. Right, so I'm just going to stick this at the front here.
Oh, I like that. It divides it up.
Yeah, well, I thought because I've got it at the top as well,
It's very pretty.
it will.
Make it look a bit different.
Yeah. Right. So we're just going to take the square topper and just going to push out the middle frame. And we're going to put that to one side because we're not going to use that. But they're
Rachel,
always
like me.
useful to keep.
I'm a middle frame. I'm a
Oh,
non-user of
yeah.
a middle frame.
Sheila loves using them, doesn't she?
Sheila, look, uses everything possible. She's there. But no. Sometimes I do like it, especially if you're creating a lot of dimension. But when you've got cardstock that is this pretty,
Exactly.
you've got
Like
to
you
show
want
it
to see a
off.
little bit through. Right. So I've just put some double-sided tape just on the bottom part of that frame, and then we're just going to stick it to the front of our card. And then we're going to get some foam pads, and I'm going to stick these at the bottom of the topper. I think I only need one, they're quite big. They are quite big, them foam pads.
These
aren't
foam
they?
pads are the best. These are the foam pads that are in our Dynamite Deals bundle, so you can get loads of them.
They are great and so useful. Right, so we're going to have the sentiment that says to someone special. So this is going to be our stopper. I think, will that fit on? Yeah. And then I'm just going to, so I've stuck a foam pad to that, and I'm just going to cut down another one so it fills the topper.
Oh, Lynn says, this is really, really good. I often use my middle frames on little book pages.
Oh,
That's such a good idea.
to frame them.
That's
That's a
such a
wonderful
good idea. So Lynn, do you have just like a box of middle frames? Let us know.
Because I don't like chucking anything away, but I don't use them.
I know,
So
but that's such a good
That
way
is
to
a
use
really
it.
good idea. So to finish it off, I'm just going to put some gemstones on. So I'm going to use the glitter ones. I think these are the blue ones.
Oh, I love glittery gems.
Oh, I love these ones. These ones are perfect. Right, and I'm just going to stick 3 of the big ones at the bottom. If I can get it off. Oh, we're in a ray gemstone. Right, and there you go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank you.
It is very, very lovely. Thanks, Rach.
Okay.
What a great example of how you can create something a little bit more different with this collection.
And there's so much left over as well.
I know, you've got like near enough a full topper
know.
sheet. You've got
Perfect.
loads and loads to use there again. So not only do we have a fantastic full collection for you, we've got some added extras as always. One which is definitely my favourite is this fantastic stamp collection. So there's 3 stamps in here. We'll go through them all individually. First is the Eastern Lights. So this one is fantastic. It has the 3 large lanterns on here. You've got some swirler detail, you've got some butterflies to create some nice backgrounds, and then you have the sentiment which reads, "You shine so brightly." So that is a lovely, lovely sentiment there. The stamp is A6 in size, so you can see it here. The lanterns are really quite big, but it's great because it means that you can stamp them up. You can do some decoupaging if you want to. You can cut these out a number of times and lay them up, create your own sort of lantern scene. So that is £8, but I'm sure that that is also going to be available in our 3 for 2 that we run across all of our stamp ranges. Next up is our Peacock Promise stamp set. This one is stunning. That peacock runs along the whole side of your stamp set. It is really large. Then you've got some more finer details. You've got that lovely little strip at the bottom. You've got the sentiment that says "Be bold and beautiful," and then some little flowers in case you wanted to maybe stamp this and then have the flowers sort of falling off the peacock, because that would look beautiful. Again, that is £8. And then the third one is our T for 2 stamp set. This one's fantastic because it has that amazing teapot in there. So if you want to, you can colour this into any colours you want to. You can make it for different people, different occasions. I also love the beautiful flower detail that you've got here that has those I don't even know what those flowers are, but they're so pretty.
I think that, I'm not sure.
Fuchsias.
I'm not sure. I remember my mum had some in the garden and I used to pop them. I think they're them ones.
My grandma and granddad used to have them. but there it's absolutely beautiful. And across the top of your card, creating borders out of this, it's lovely. And then the sentiment you have on here is have a wonderful day. These are great stamps. They're great for once you've used up all your toppers, because you can create your own toppers with these stamp sets. They also work wonderfully as standalone stamps. If you just want to stamp, if you're just a stamper, these are a great addition to your collection. So they're all £8, but again, we run an offer here at Hunky Dory where you can get 3 for 2. So I'm sure that these will be on that offer as well. So if you head over to the Eastern Wishes section of our website, they will be on there. I have.
They are available as multi-buy.
They are available, so you can get all 3
For £16.
for £16. There you go.
And
So
they're also 3 for 2 as well.
So if you want maybe just 2 of these, and there's stamps from maybe Monday's show that you wanted to get, but you didn't want all 6, you can multi-buy these together as well, which is always a really nice option. So they are our stamps. Next up, oh, this one's exciting. We have a really cool card blank selection for you. So these are our shaped screen cards. I'm going to show you them like this first of all, but then I do have a pack that is open. So you get in this pack 24 card blanks, 2 different designs. So you get 12 of each. They come with envelopes, so you've got stuff to put them into, but they're great for construction too. These are the 2 different designs. So first of all, you have this wonderful little screen card. This is great because you can you can fold them whichever way you want to. So you can have it like this way, or you could have it so it folds up like this and have it that way. There's so many different uses. You can get really creative with this one. And this is what has happened here.
I love
and
that.
This is so cute, isn't it? It's a little like trinket box. So you can keep things in here. So it's got a little lid on it. The sides have been stuck down together, and then it's been decorated with those fantastic, I think these are actually, some are from the paper pad, some are toppers, but then the border strips that you have just hanging around when you've got little bits left over. So that is our first screen card. Second design is this one, which is really quite funky. So this one's great. You can have this in so many different ways. I'm just going to fold it so I can show you. So you could have it like this, so it opens out. You could also then have it the opposite way, so it's like it stands out this way. You can have one side front, one side behind, so it looks like a line across. But again, this is a great card blank. It's designed perfectly with this collection. Here's one that our wonderful Kat made. Hello Kat, if you're watching. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. So she's used this with some of the papers and just torn and scuffed up the edges to create that nice sort of more oriental theme. Added a topper from one of the topper selections. Or if you want to get really creative, this is a card that is quite fantastic. So this one has been created by Leanne. So what she's done is she's used the card blank here as a base, as you can see, and then she's stuck over her frame to the front of that. Used some cardstock, some papers, she's used borders, she's used a die as well to decorate the tops there, which is quite funky. But so many different examples of how you can use those screen card blanks. They're only $9.99, which is a fantastic value for how many you get and what you can do with them. So don't just think cards, you can do construction and everything with these. $9.99 for that. I think now we're going to go back over to Rach and she's going to do a demo with those fantastic stamps.
Right, so I'm going to use
Oh, this is exciting.
the lantern stamp, and we're not going to colour them in. We're going to stamp them onto some of the double-sided card, and then we're going to cut them out.
Oh, this
And
is
they're
exciting.
already coloured. I absolutely love a new fresh pack of stamps.
I know, the
like that.
smell, first of all,
yes.
is very, very good. The smell is very good.
So So I'm just going to get my ink out and my stamping block. So let's just ink this up. And then, so we're going to, first of all, we're going to stamp in one onto the peach coloured card.
Rachel, you're using an acrylic block.
I know.
What is this?
I couldn't find my stamp press. I was like, oh my God.
You are brave.
But
You are so
they
brave.
work so well.
They do work so well. They do work so well. So it proves that if you are an acrylic block person, you don't
Then
need
you
your
can
stamping
use
press.
it. You watch now, I'll mess this one up. Alright, so just put that one back. And then we're going to stamp this one onto the teal dotty paper.
They're just great stamps.
They
They
are.
are
and
really, really fun.
Yeah, I was watching you on Crane Craft, and you made one with the peacock one, and
Oh,
you stamped
yes.
it with, I think it was like a blue,
Yeah.
and it looked so simple to make, but it was so good.
It's really nice. I think because these stamps are so detailed, and because
Yeah.
they have that sort of oriental feel, like that China, the Chinese sort of pottery
Yeah.
aspect to it as well, that you can just stamp these onto the paper like Rachel's doing here, or just stamp them in a plain colour, and they look really, really lovely.
Right.
They're so pretty. They really, really are.
And also like all the little elements that go with them as well.
Yeah, you've
Like,
got so
you
many
can make
different.
so many card designs just using, like there's a little butterfly, you could just put
Yeah,
some
just
butterflies on.
stamp the butterflies. Create a nice sort of. You can mix and match them as well. You could definitely do that.
Yeah, you definitely
Because you could use the foliage from the tea for two with the peacock, or you could use it with the lanterns in the background.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of my favourite collections that we've ever bought out. I absolutely love this.
Lots of people are loving this collection as well, which is really, really nice. People are going to order it for sure. Shireen says they are definitely fuchsias, so thank you for that
That's
clarification, because me and Rachel,
I know.
we're as bad as each other. We really are.
I
I'm
can't
probably
do
worse,
that.
actually.
I'm not too sure. See, I always go, oh, I really want some nice flowers. Oh, what's this? And then people tell me, I'm like, I can't remember that.
No.
You'd like to write it down.
At the weekend, Rach.
Yeah.
It wasn't the weekend, actually. It was Friday. I had a terrible day on Friday, so I needed to cheer myself up. So I went to Sainsbury's between my shows to get some snacks, some lunch.
As you do.
I know, I got so many biscuits, it was insane. I bought a houseplant.
Oh, did you?
I bought a crazy houseplant.
Oh, wow.
It's called a Hardy's elephant ear. So the leaves are huge. They're about 30 centimetres.
Oh.
It's massive. I had a spot for it in the corner and everything, because I did have a plant that I sadly lost. I lost
Some,
it,
like,
Emily.
the fake flowers.
I lost the plant.
It ran away.
I'm actually trying to save the good bit. So I had a rubber plant. That's the actual name. I had a rubber plant.
Oh, right.
Was it actually rubber, or was it like
Well,
a real
it's where latex comes from. Latex comes from rubber
Okay.
plants. I had a rubber plant. I sadly didn't look after it very well, but the top was still, it grows from the top, so the top was still fine. So I've chopped that top bit off, and I am trying to regrow it, so I am trying to save it.
Oh, at least you tried to save it.
Yeah.
You didn't just throw away.
But to replace it, because I had a spot in the corner with no plant in, I have bought a Hardy's elephant ear, and it's the best plant you've ever seen.
Is it just like a leaf plant, or will it have like flowers on it?
No, it's just the leafy one, but the leaves are just spectacular.
Wow. I'll have to have a look at that. Right, so we've cut them out. So now we're just going to make up our cards. So,
Stacey says, Rachel, your fussy cutting is so good.
Is it?
It's very good. Very, very speedy fussy cutting.
I think if I was at home, like I would take ages, like making sure it's like inch perfect.
It's very, very true. You do that.
So it just gets so stuck into it. So I'm using the double, no, not double
The
sided.
Matastic.
The Matastic card. So just using that lovely teal colour. So that's gone down to 6 by 6 inches. And then I'm going to take some Ink Me card, and then that's going to be 5 3/4 inches. And then we're just going to stick them together.
We have a fantastic Win It Weekly competition that we need to remind everyone of as well. We can quickly put that up on the screen. Our Win It Weekly giveaway, we do it every single week. This week, you could be in with a chance, 5 people can be in with a chance of winning a Premier Craft Tools Storage Genie. If you've seen them before, they are amazing. So, the question that we are asking you is, what is the traditional food of bonfire night? Is it A, bangers and mash, B, pumpkin pie, or C, parking cake? Which we now know what parking cake is.
Yep.
Thank you to all of your lovely comments.
And we're so excited to try it.
Definitely. I might go on dinner. I might go to Sainsbury's on dinner and get some.
Right, so I'm just going to stick that Ink Me, making sure that it's straight.
I think
on
that's
top.
the most stressful thing, isn't
I
it, when you're making
know.
layers?
I think we need some construction glue, and you've got wiggle time. So I'm just going to put some foam pads, if I can get them off. So sticky.
Helen says, my fussy cutting is awful. I very much doubt your fussy cutting is awful.
I know.
Helen, you just have to,
Just take
one of
your
those things
time.
in life, take your time, don't rush it.
And I think you need practice as well.
Yes,
It's
you definitely do. It takes a lot of time to perfect fussy cutting, I think. But time is something that we have quite a lot of right now.
Definitely. So them dark evenings.
Yeah, get practicing your fussy cutting.
So we're just going to stick them to the top there.
So my sister's commented.
Ah,
My sister said, you must have had parking cake before now. I've had it at Nana's.
where were you?
I don't know. Maybe I haven't had it because I didn't necessarily want to try it because I think I'm at that age now where your tastes change.
Yeah.
So things I didn't like I used to hate onions, I actually
you love
don't
it.
mind certain onions
See,
now.
I'm like that as well. Like, I used to not really like anything, and now I absolutely love mushrooms.
Oh,
I didn't like steak.
yeah.
Now I love
so
steak.
maybe it's
Yeah.
something I've not had, Emma.
All I ate for 5 years as a child, I was like the world's fussiest eater. It was
Yeah.
awful. All I ate was Heinz vegetable soup.
Oh,
I had
wow.
it for dinner and tea every single day.
Emily!
Bad, isn't it? Really bad.
This card, Rachel, is starting to look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I know that. Well, I saw them. I thought, right, I'm going to stamp them onto paper, but I didn't know how it would actually turn out. But
It looks
Yeah.
beautiful.
I think it's coming together. So we just stamped the sentiment, and then we're just going to stamp some of these swirly stamps on the corners as
It
well.
looks lovely. Oh, it's
And
so
then-
pretty now.
I think I might add one of the butterflies. I'm not sure though.
Go for it.
Let's add one of the
Go
butterflies.
wild, Rach.
These butterflies are so cute. I've just realised they've got like little dots in them. Oh. No, I think I'm going to stamp it there. And there you go.
My sister also says I'm a fussy eater, which is not true. I love that. Look how beautiful this is.
Thank
These are the types of cards that you can be making at home if you get these stamps or this collection home today. So get ordering the collection. There's still so much more for us to show you through.
There is.
So much more. It's so exciting. I love it when a collection's this full with beautiful stuff. So next up is something that we love here at Hunky Dory. It is our printed parchment.
Oh.
You're going to get 16 sheets here. There's 8 designs. You're going to get 2 of each for $9.99. Emily has kindly backed this onto some cardstock for us, so you can see the beautiful, how transparent it is, but how wonderful these designs are. Oh, we have, this one's fantastic. This is a beautiful sort of ombre effect, which has little swirls in it. I'm not sure how well you can see that, on the camera, but it is absolutely beautiful. We have the stunning peacock pattern, which we absolutely love here.
Still my favourite.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. They're really vibrant, these parchments, which I think is something that we do really well here at Hunky Dory.
That one's lovely, that.
It is, isn't it? It's got those fuchsias on.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding us.
Now we know what it is.
It's got those beautiful fuchsias and the little birds running throughout. Then we have a fave of mine, which is those lovely, lovely lanterns. It's so pretty. But again, this is great for if you want to maybe make an aperture card, but you don't want it to be see-through all the way. You can use these. We've got some beautiful florals. We've got some lovely, lovely, these remind me of like flowers you would find in a lake or something.
Yeah.
Like water lilies.
Float summer.
Yeah, just like floating along.
Ah.
And then we have the wonderful butterflies. The butterflies with the swirly florals that you see throughout the collection. So that is all of those 8 designs. You're going to get 2 each of each colour for $9.99. So that's the parchment. But we're not over yet. We've still got more to come. Next up is the Matastic selection. So as always here at Hunky Dory, we love to be able to give you everything you need to craft with, and it coordinate perfectly. So Alan, who designed this fantastic collection, has selected these adorable scoreable colours for you, which are going to match perfectly with the full collection, with the elements that you've got here. So you've got the dark blue, you've got that honey colour, then you've got, I think this is rosewood, you've got a terracotta, which works perfectly with the birds, you've got the lovely salmon colour, this is a nice blue, can't remember the name of this one, but it's a nice blue, that one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Then we've got forest fern. We've got this one, which is something ocean. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I'm trying my best here, people. I'm really trying my best. Then we've got the magnolia and the apricot.
Sorbet.
Is it apricot sorbet?
I think so.
Or is it apricot burst?
Oh.
One or the other.
You've got one that's sorbet.
But you've got 10 fantastic colours there. You're going to get 3 of each sheet. Again, $9.99. Great addition for crafting. Even if you just get the collection, then add the Matastic. Because sometimes you don't want to use all that beautiful cardstock. Then you can bring in your Matastic. You can cut down your cardstock so you can make more. Then Stacey has done another fabulous job, and we have some dies to go with this collection. There's 2 sets available. First we have our zoomy in. We have our Lit with Love. So this die set here, I'm just going to show you it in the packaging first of all. You get a panel to cut out the lantern. You need to cut 2 of these to construct it. Then you have the cutting details, so you have the beautiful floral detail, you have the border and the sentiment, which are separate. So if you just want this border throughout, you can do that. If you want the sentiment and not the border, you can also do that. Then you have some beautiful floral detail, which you can cut out, shape with your embossing tool and lay it on top of each other to create some really nice 3D flowers. This is fantastic, not only just for creating lanterns with, but this is a very cute example where it has been used to create the actual card and then decorated with those flowers. But if you do want to create things with the collection, this wonderful piece has been made here. It's got a topper in the back of it, you've got that floral detail, and then that lovely gold mirror, which really makes it shine. You can add your parchment to this as well. So this is one here that we have that has got the wonderful parchment in the outside of it. I think I would love to make these out of all the different parchments.
Yeah.
Put some fairy lights in them.
Yeah, it looks
and then have
so
them
cute.
as little lights throughout the house. it would look beautiful. So that is your Lit with Love lantern. It's $14.99. And then the second one, which is upside down, this is my favourite die. It's absolutely beautiful. I think out of all the dies we do with our collections, this is the most favourite of the year. It has that really beautiful folk art feel, possibly that you'd find in Holland somewhere, on the side of a windmill or on some beautiful embroidered clothing. It's just the best. But this die set, it has 2 dies with it. So you have the detailed inner, which is a cut-in die, and then you have the outside border frame, which allows you to create panels like this one here, or you can cut it into your card blanks and create some really beautiful cards just with colours. But we have some examples here. So this one is used with the papers and the Matastic to make a really quite simple card with that stamp in the sentiment, in the centre even. Or we have this one here, which has used it and cut it from gold foiling and then used some elements that we had left over from the kit. So there's so many ways that you can make some beautiful cards with this. And you know, dies are a really nice touch to your cards, so if you want to get a bit more experimental with your card making, adding the dies in is always going to be a good option. So $14.99 for both of those die sets. Does that fall into a mega buy as well, Emily?
Double check for you.
Because do we have, will it be, because all of our dies that are $14.99 you can get for $24, can't you?
So you can get them both for $24.98.
Yep. So $24.98 if you want to get both of them, which I think is a great idea.
That is.
It's a great idea. Rach,
Yep.
are you going to make something with the dies?
I am, yes.
How exciting.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the Lit with, is it Lit with Love? Yeah. Die. And we're going to use the Matastic card, and we're going to use some of the Parchment as well. So these are great as well because you need to cut out two of these to make the whole shape, but they all fit onto one sheet of card. Right, so
I do.
I'm just going to get some purple tape and stick this on, and we are also going to cut this at the same time. So we're going to stick that one back into there, lining it up. There you go. And put some tape there as well. Right, so I'm just going to run this through the machine. I'm just going to get my sentiment out as well.
You could even, I'm just thinking about this, you could even create a shaped card blank with the lantern die, couldn't you? Because if you put 2 and then stick them together, then you're creating a totally different, a different one. That would be really quite cool, actually.
And there's so many different ways that you can use it. Right, so I absolutely love that. It's so beautiful.
The colours are just the best as well.
I know,
the colours look so lovely.
Because sometimes I don't think if I was making a card I'd actually necessarily use these colours together, but I think they're just so wow. Right, so we're going to stick that on again, and this time I'm just going to stick on some of the flowers to cut them out at the same time. Put that through again. Oh. Right, so then I'm just going to get this one off as well. So we're going to put that one through again with the flower image on. Perfect. And they cut first time as well.
I know.
Which is
the best
even
thing.
better. Right, so we're just going to put this one through this one to cut out that part as well. So while that's going through, I'm just going to cut down. So I've got a sheet of the parchment paper. I'm just going to cut that down. Let's just measure it to 2.5. So 2.5 inches by about 3.25. Let's see if that works. And then I'm just going to do another one as well. So we've got 2 of them. Let's put them there. Right, let's take this one out. Careful not to rip the card. Right, so we're going to put that one to one side, and then I'm just going to put this back through the die machine for this part as well.
It looks so pretty already.
I'm hoping they work.
Detailed.
I know they are. I didn't really know what I wanted to use. I thought, oh, I've got to use all of it.
I know.
Right, so just put that back in.
You could definitely make it say, you could make it more masculine if you just use the outside edge.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, it can be used, lanterns are great for all sorts of things. So you can make,
yes.
you can make Christmas lanterns with this. You could make Halloween lanterns. I know Halloween's gone now, but you can make them for next year. Thanksgiving, possibly. What else is coming up?
It'd be like good for
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day,
Yeah.
or like Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Anything. And you could probably, if you cut away the bottom, you could probably like make like a little piece to go inside. So then you've got that base at the bottom as well.
Yeah, to hold like a candle.
Yeah. Let's just get poker tool, just get these little bits out.
It does cut so well.
It does, and that's with me not like shaking out the bits from the tie from the other one. Right. So we're going to let's move that out of the way. So these parchment panels that I've cut out, they're just going to be stuck on the back. Now I don't have any red liner tape.
I don't know if there's any in the thing next to you, Rachel. The one that's all crazy. There might be some in there.
That's all right.
I think
put it on
that
with
tape
this.
will work.
Yeah. So we're just going to put that on the long edges. Yeah, just take that off. And then I'm going to stick that parchment paper onto there. And we're going to do the same with the other one as well. And then
I thought the answer was bangers and mash, you know, I'm not going to lie. But it seems like it's not the answer.
Is it pumpkin pie, the other one?
I know.
Could be that, and then you could use up all the leftovers from Halloween.
This is very true.
From your
This is
pumpkin
very
carving.
But no, I'm not sure. I definitely think that I was wrong in thinking that that's what it was.
So I've also got the pink card as well. Now we're going to cut this. I'm not sure how big I need this. Let's try 2 inches. Let's cut 2-inch strip first. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
is cool. That's a
perfect.
good idea.
And then we're gonna, let's try 2 1/4.
Does that fit good?
Perfect. So we're going to cut 2 of them, and we're going to just place the little sentiment on top, and then we're going to put this through as well. I absolutely love die cutting, but it just gets so messy.
Oh,
I always lose everything.
It's so messy. If I'm die cutting anything in the office, like I just feel so bad for the cleaner.
I know.
Because no matter how much you bring your bin as close to you as possible,
it doesn't go in.
and you die cut as much as you try to not make a mess, there's bits everywhere.
There is. This is the only trouble with working at home as well. Is you
have to tidy
actually
up.
tidy up.
You actually have to tidy up.
that your house soon gets a mess, but the stuff that you make those is worth it. You just sit and look at the stuff that you've made. Alright, so that one's gone through. I'm just going to take that off. And then we're just going to, there it is. So I'm just going to pop this back in and cut it out of that one as well.
I just read a comment. Okay, Ruth Ann. Hello, Ruth Ann. She just messaged, I overslept till 5 this morning, so I'm definitely going to have to rewatch this lunch. So for a second, in my head, I was like,
It's like 5?
till 5?
What time is it?
This is crazy. And then I remembered Ruth Ann is watching from the US of A.
Oh.
So, therefore, I mean, you should sleep in anyway and rewatch it later.
Definitely.
Don't get up.
Right, so we're just going to cut some thin little strips of the foam pads. Just go on the back, just to give it a bit of depth. And put another one there. And then this is going to go onto that panel there.
Sharon said she ordered loads yesterday and she can't wait for her parcels to be delivered.
Oh.
Delivery is really, really good at the moment. So the guys have worked so hard that it's pretty much a day or 2 days out.
Wow.
So it's really, really good. We're back on back on track with all our parcels. So
They
you
work
definitely
so hard out there.
I know they do, don't they? They send so many parcels out every day. So I'm sure that you'll get that. If not by the end of the week, definitely by Monday.
That's the only trouble with the weekends.
I know,
especially Sunday.
sometimes you don't think about the weekend, do you?
It's like, no,
And then
I want my
obviously
parcel
some
now.
places, no post on Sundays. No post on Sundays.
Right, we're just going to stick that one onto there. So now I'm just going to get a scoreboard and I'm just going to score the little tabs.
Yeah,
Just so
it's always
that-
a good idea to
Oh,
rescore over your
definitely.
tabs, isn't it? Because then you know that it's super straight, it's super sturdy. And because you're using the Matastic, you know it's not gonna have any little white bits showing.
No, it is not at all. Right, so we're just going to fold them. Now, if I was at home, I'd probably definitely use red line tape. But I think I can get away with tape.
I think tape's fine.
Yeah.
This one's it is quite a strong double-sided
It
tape.
is, and especially I think is this the finished one, the finest one that we do,
Yes,
where you can fold it over as well.
you can. So then
And
it
it's
doubles
extra.
up, doesn't it?
And
This is a good idea, Rach.
that.
Suzanne says I use self-repair cutting mats on mine.
Ooh.
Maybe that wasn't what I thought. I thought she meant she put them on the floor.
Right, so we're just gonna tape the other side as well. And then
That's very pretty. Carol ordered her rainbow scissors yesterday.
oh, I love the rainbow scissors.
They're coming in Friday. They'll be ready for Friday for dispatch for sure. Tricia says she doesn't get post on Saturdays either.
Oh no.
Well, they are very, very busy.
Yeah, they are.
We have to give them a little bit of slack.
Yeah, they have to have their time off too. Right, and there you go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank
I
you.
love how it works with the Matastic and the Parchment as well.
Yeah.
You can get really creative with the colours that you use, with the styles and ideas, but I've been making loads of these and making
Oh, I
some
think they're lovely.
lights out of them for
And
sure.
you can fold them down as well.
Yeah.
And I think they'd probably fit in to 4x6, just about envelope.
So that would be
think.
great. So if you want to make it and send it off, you can do that as well. How nice would that be to receive that in the post?
And then it just pops up.
So lovely. I wanted to show you through some of the samples that the team made because there's some fantastic card models here. This one was made by Amy Wilkes. So she's created a shaker card with her toppers here.
That looks lovely. that
Really
does.
pretty, isn't it? There's some great examples. This one here is a wonderful example of how you can get the best out of that cardstock. I love how the topper just sits over the top there. Barbara's made this beautiful one here. It's a lovely little gatefold with the topper in the centre. Very, very nice use of your cardstock there, Barbara. Beautiful as always. And then Jane's made this little one. Oh, this is clever.
I love this.
This is so clever. Okay, so she's made a little belly band. And then it opens up like this. How clever is that?
When I saw that, I thought, oh, how does it stand up? But it actually stands up.
It does stand up. It does.
That
is
lovely.
super clever and really lovely to show off both those borders because that cardstock is stunning. You can make some lovely cards as well with that DL paper pad. This one's very simple by Emma, using the papers and that DL paper pad together. Amy has used some dies here, some of our core dies from our rustic lace collection.
Yeah, they go so well.
So well together. Steph has made this lovely card which has an acetate front. I like this. Thank you, Steph. We've got another little gatefold with the topper in the centre. I think the gatefolds work really well with the borders on this collection. Our favourite topper of the collection has to be this peacock, and it works so well with the double-sided papers. But if you want to create your own cards, you can do so by getting those dies and the stamps, and then you can colour those in however you wish. There's some wonderful examples of that. I love this one as well that Jane's done.
Oh, wow.
With the rainbow coloured background.
That's beautiful.
It's very, very pretty. And then you could just do simple ones, like this one here with the butterflies. How lovely is that? That would be perfect for Mother's Day or just to brighten someone's day. It's lovely. So that is our Eastern Wishes collection. I really hope you've enjoyed looking through that with us. The only thing that I've got left to show you is our magazine, because we have launched, yesterday it launched actually, our brand new Crafting with Hunky Dory magazine. You can get this on our website right now. It's $8.99. It's jam-packed with loads of inspiration from our current launches. You've got some cards here with the fantastic card collection I'm going to show you through that you get free. You've got Land of Enchantment. You've got some cards that are coming up. You've got some different things with bags and boxes, some past collections, some collections like we've just shown you. So there's some more Eastern Wishes samples here if you want to get into that. You've got your crafty chat with Sheila. There's some really nice features on rainbow themed cards and our gemstones collection. So that is our magazine. We've also got a sneak peek of something that's coming very, very soon. Exciting.
Turn it back quick.
But everything you get included in your magazine, it also includes the brand new Crafting with Hunky Dory free gift. This is really, really pretty. This is on Matastic again in that beautiful gold foiling, as you can see. This is our Deco, I think it's, I Dream of Deco luxury collection. So you've got fantastic images here. You've got cardstock, plain and foiled, but look how fantastic those women look. They are queens.
They are.
They are having a fantastic night out. I need to be there. But there's some, I love Art Deco, absolutely love it. It's really, it's a timeless classic feel. The colours in this are really nice because they're quite deep. I think it's great for New Year's Eve, this one.
It is. Yeah,
really great for New Year's Eve with the colour theme that you've got running through it. But they're, look at this.
I know.
It makes me want to watch Great Gatsby. Great Gatsby.
That's the film
There we
tonight.
go. That's what we're watching this evening. It's really, really pretty. Perfect for, like I said, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, if you've got a lovely lady in your life, if you've got a friend who is just as spectacular as this collection, you can be sending that to her as well. So I love that little detail that you can see there.
Yeah,
See it? Wonderful. So that's the free gift that you get included. Not only do you get this topper kit, which is completely free with your magazine, you also get a fantastic stamp set. Now these stamps are, the style is obviously to match the collection. They are silhouette stamps, so if we turn this around you can see that they sort of stamp the outline, but you have the wonderful sort of patterns from the ladies' dresses included too. And then you've got the really big, you've got two sentiments actually. You've got one that says celebrate, which will be perfect for New Year's Eve. And then you've got one that says enjoy your special day. So that is the stamp set that you get included. So that's your magazine, people, issue 56, I want to say.
Wow.
So you can go online and get that today. And I don't think it's going to be around for long. And I don't want people to miss out, because when you're in the office, you still hear people asking for the last magazine that we did, which sold out. So you need to get your magazines quick, because they don't hang around for much longer. That wasn't correct Queen's English, was it? So all that is left to go through now is our TV schedule for what is coming up in the week. Creating Craft. Pauline was on. What time is it? Will she still be on? She has just finished her 10:30 show, but she will be back tomorrow if there's any left, because it's selling like hotcakes with our Land of Enchantment collection. So 4:30 tomorrow on Creating Craft, you can catch Pauline with our Land of Enchantment if there's any left, because it's going quick. Then we're going to add our Diamond Sparkles gemstone rolls to our rollover box. So if you're not aware of our rollover box, it is a box that we add stuff to on every single show. Then on Fridays we do a segment called Spin the Wheel, and the rollover box can be won on Spin the Wheel. So make sure you're watching, because you could be winning a lot of prizes. I think it's pretty full now, isn't it? Really full.
Might have to do a giveaway soon, if not.
Oh, we love a giveaway. And then our next Facebook live show, you want to join us on Friday, because we're going to look through that beautiful Land of Enchantment collection with Sheila and Alan. They're going to be here 10 a.m. to go through that with you, to give you the Win It Weekly winners and that special Spin the Wheel giveaway. But thank you for joining us today. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I love this collection. It's so beautiful. So I'm glad that lots of you like it too. It's a bye from me. It's bye from Emily.
Bye.
Bye from Rachel.
Bye.
And we will see you all again soon. Thank you for watching.